चारौ वेद पुराण अष्टादश छवौ शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस चारौ वेद. Ramayana is the essence of four Vedas. Charu Veda Purana Ashtadasa. Essence of 18 Puranas is a Ramayana. The Charu Veda Purana Ashtadasa. Chavo Shastra Sava Granthan Ko Rasa. In our tradition, we have the 6 type of philosophy. So, essence of the 6 type of philosophy, and then all holy books, essence is the Ramayana. Tachara Veda Puranaya Stadasa Chavo Shastra Sava Granthan Ko Rasa Chara Veda. In Vedas, in Ramayana, Ram, Sri Bhagavan Ram is a great hero. But what is the meaning of Ram? Ramayana meaning and meaning of the Vedas is the same. Ram means Gyan. Ram's knowledge. What is the Vedas? Veda is a knowledge. Where is a knowledge? Knowledge is consciousness. In consciousness. This whole world is a consciousness. What is a consciousness? In Hindi, that is Chetana, Chintan. That is a consciousness. Ramchandji is a consciousness. Because he is very alert in the life. Consciousness, very alert. Awareness. Consciousness means wholeness. Consciousness means perfectness. All the highest quality of this creation, highest value of this society, and ideal character, all these things together we are putting in a word that is a consciousness. Ramchandji is a consciousness. So, Ved means consciousness. Ved means knowledge. Knowledge is hidden in consciousness. How this consciousness will be open? How this knowledge will understand? So, due to the Ramayana and the Vedas. So, my dear brother and sister, Ya Devi Sarvabhutesu Vedarupena Sansita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah. It is my feeling, my thinking. They are the Vedas. Prayer of the god and goddesses, that is a Veda. In the Rig Veda is a completely book of the prayer. How to call, how to pray, how to worship to all these gods. So that is a Rig Veda. So Vedas. We are going to organize 1st and 2nd November of this year Ved International Ved Conference. Ved Conference International, many speakers, all are coming to present own thoughts, own philosophy, as philosophy, and then talk, opinion. So please, in the Hilton Hotel, everybody's come to attend this program and take registration through the internet. You can open, so you can find out and then read and know everything and come. There is a subject. Conference subject is a modern science and then Vedic science. Modern science means this: physics, chemistry, geology, botany, biology, astrology, astronomy, geology, all these branches of the science, and that is a modern science. After that, Vedic science. Veda is a science. Veda is a embodiment of all type of knowledge. Vedo akhilo dharma moolam. Veda is a embodiment of all dharmas, all values, all character, all knowledge, all consciousness. So that is the meaning of them. And Ved is a totality of this creation. So my dear brother and sister, so Ved is a very important for our life, for our understanding. Vedas. Veda is a process of creation. If you want to understand the creation, then read the Vedas. Not only creation, but the creator. Which power, which energy is behind this creation? Then try to understand. We are telling God. So Veda is telling that is the totality. Veda is a constitution of creation, of the creation. What should do? What is the positive? What is the negative? What is the truth? What is the false? Everything Veda is explaining. If you read in 4 Veda, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda, in these 4 Vedas is 100,000 mantras. 100,000 mantras. And all this mantra is a process of creation. What is a creation? So, Vedic science, in Vedic science, we are understand the knowledge of the Vedas, which Veda is a consciousness, the science of the Veda, Vedic science of the Vedas. This Vedic science is the science of the knowledge, science of the universe, science of the unified field. What is unified field? We want to know, we are knower. I know, I have desired to know a tree, a flower that is knowable. How to know? Go to near, take the smell. Yeah, they analyze all the petals of the flower. Analyze. You are trying to know, process of knowing. Knower you are, knowable flower. You are trying to know, that is a process of knowing. These three things together, then a complete knowledge will come on the object. Object. So, that is a science. That is a science. So that is a unified field. And all these three things became together. Three things became together. And then Vyasji wrote this book. Vyasji was very great soul. Our faith is a Sri Vyas Bhagavan was the incarnation of Vishnu. What knowledge was among the seer sadhu, and he collected all knowledge and put in the system that has become the Vedas. Vedas. The Vyasji written this Vedas. So they're serious. How to understand mantras? First know your consciousness. And you know how to pronounce. Pronunciation as the four state of the pronunciation. There is a para, pasyanti, madhyama, and vaikharni. This will take a time to explain. Maybe during other talk I will explain all these things. So that is Vedas. Veda is a consciousness. Through the Vedas, Vedanta came. Vedanta means only one. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. Only God is here. When supreme consciousness is here, other is false, and everything is ready to decay. Destruction is here. But in God has no destruction. So, my dear brother and sister, this Veda is a science of consciousness. That science of consciousness we are using. Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, he declared that is a Vedic science. Vedic science. In the Vedic science, Veda is explaining two factors is very important. First is a unity. Second is a diversity. Everywhere is the unity, but with the unity, diversity is there. Take one plant, that unity has the root, stem, branch, and leaf, flower, and fruit. This whole tree, that is a unity of tree. But diversity, everything is many. One became many, many became one. That diversity, diversification. All tree, flower, fruit, branch, stem, root, they are different and different type of work. In this creation is the unity and diversity. And diversity also has the unity. Unity has the diversity. As you have body, unit of the body, This is whole body, from head to toe, one, but had diversity, has hand, head, heart, blood, skeleton, muscles, so different organ. That is diversity of the body. And all diversity put together then be unity of the human body. Diversity and the unity is a quality of this creation. That creation is hidden in the consciousness. Veda is explaining. Very nice story. And the great king, he went in the ashram of Mahatma Buddha. Mahatma Buddha. And he did pranam. Okay, Lord Buddha, just I came for your darshan. Very good. How you came? Came on with my chariot. Where is chariot? Out of palace. Then he went, Mahatma Buddha went with king Prasenjit. King name is Prasenjit. King Prasenjit. Oh, that is your chariot. Okay. Then asking, take the wheel out. Okay. Horses out. Wheel out. Umbrella of the chariot out. Part of chariot keep differentially. One by one put. He put. Then Mahatma Buddha is asking, where is a chariot? Chariot. Wheel is a chariot? Part of chariot. Umbrella, part of chariot. Now, a whole chariot is separately, he is there, here, you see. When put together, then will be chariot. Chariot is a combination of materials, has the combination of diversity. When become together, then that is chariot, that is a unity. Same Veda is telling, Vedic science is telling, everything is separate, but come together and then has become a full form of the knowledge. What is a knowledge? Organizing power is a knowledge. Where is this knowledge in the consciousness? What is a consciousness? Unity and diversity in between two. So that is your consciousness. Very good. Very. So Prasenjit, King Prasenjit. Where is King Prasenjit? Yeah, in front of you. It is your hand. Yeah. It is your head. Yes. It is the leg. Okay. Where is Prasenjit? Where is you? Okay. I am in hand, I am in head, I am in eyes and ear, nose, everywhere. This is the diversity of existence. When put together will come unity. That unity is I am as a king of Prasenjit. Okay, my boy, why I am telling? You try to know who are you. Unity of this diversity you are. You are hidden inside. You know that. That no. You are not only body. You are in body. You are with self. Self means soul. Self means being. Self means I-ness. I-ness is there. My teaching is a king to know your I-ness. Vedic science is teaching where is I-ness, how to know our I-ness through the consciousness, unity and diversity, diversity in unity. I and became we, W-E, and we became I. So, try to know. If you know that is a Vedic science, then I will explain. This talk will continue next time. So please, that is a Vedic science. Try to know. And you know detail, you want to know detail, come in the conference and listen the lecture of everybody. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasisyate. Hari Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Welcome. My name is Suresh Chatrani. I'm from Barbados, and I would like to welcome you to the International Conference on the Application of Modern Science and Vedic Science, being held at the Hilton Trinidad Conference Center on Friday the 1st and 2nd of November this year, 2019. A very interesting topic, application of modern science and Vedic science. Before I discuss what the conference is about, I thought it would be better to give a little bit of understanding of my background into how I got to this point to be introducing this conference. In 1986, I was about 16 years old and doing my CXC program, and my dad asked me to go to a introductory lecture on transcendental meditation. Now at 16 years old, I was thinking to my dad, but Dad, why should I be going to a lecture on transcendental meditation? Then he told me, these two gentlemen had come into his store. They were from USA, from America, and they came in and they started to talk to him about transcendental meditation. Now my dad, being from India, was a little bit astounded how these two gentlemen from USA is coming to his store to tell him about meditation, in this case transcendental meditation. So my dad was taken back by this and was interested to know what these two gentlemen were talking about. So he went to an introductory lecture on transcendental meditation and he started. When he started, he realized the benefits that he got as soon as he started meditation. He was very happy and he realized that his whole perspective on meditation had changed. He realized that it was very easy. He felt much rested afterwards. And the whole overall perspective on life changed for him. So being a dad, he asked his family, which would be me, my mom, to just attend an introductory lecture and see what this meditation is about. So I started at 16 years old, and I recall at that time I was going to school, and when you're at school, the whole day of school, studying, exams, a lot of pressure you start to feel a lot of pressure. Well, what I realized is that when I was meditating morning and evening, I would feel revitalized, more energetic. So even after going through a day of school and then meditating again in the evening time, I would feel refreshed, or even before I go to school, meditating in the morning, feel more revitalized. For me, as a student, I felt, more energy, more vitality. Maharishi Vedic science and technology can be applied to health, education, agriculture, construction, politics, economics, and nearly every area of human concern. These areas could greatly be benefited by the application of this Vedic science and technology. It's relevant to the young and old, the student, the working class, the politician, the teacher, the professional, and anyone searching for a more peaceful and less violent world. Now, how does this Maharishi Vedic science and technology work? Has it been used before? Now, I'm going to give you an example from 1993, which is a case of Mozambique. Mozambique is a long, narrow country on the eastern shore of South Africa. It was a former Portuguese colony. Before independence, there were civil wars, there were resistance. But what we found that in 1986, when Joaquim Alberto Chissano became president and continued his predecessor's policy of introducing a free market economy, there was still the devastating civil war continuing. Even though they signed peace agreements in 1992, still fighting and tension was taking place. In July of that year, 1992, President Chissano was visited by Dr. Curly King and his wife. Now, Dr. Curly King was the central bank governor of Barbados, but he was also affiliated with Maharishi International University. He was representing Maharishi Vedic University in the Netherlands. They presented to President Chissano a plan to stabilize the peace, improve the economy, and eliminate the drought. What had happened was they taught the Maharishi's technologies, Vedic technologies, to over 16,000 soldiers in Mozambique. They also did advanced programs. Now, when these programs started to be implemented, here is a report of what happened next. Mozambique has unexpectedly emerged as a candidate for an African successful story. This was reported by the New York Times on February.
The comprehensive knowledge of the Veda has been brought out in the language of the modern scientific age by His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Many additional research studies have demonstrated the power of recitation of the Veda by Maharishi Vedic scholars of India for the individual and society. A very unique opportunity indeed has been created through this international conference to apply these Vedic technologies to reduce crime, violence, stress, poverty, and suffering in the lives of the people in Trinidad and Tobago, the wider Caribbean, and the globe at large. Join us on 1st and 2nd November 2019 at Trinidad Hilton and Conference Center as internationally recognized scientists and researchers will examine the principles of Vedic science, now verified by modern science, and demonstrate how these principles can be used to create coherence and harmony for the region. Don't miss this event. Register now at www.vedaconferencett.com.